Hi, my name is Stephanie Stocks, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue this interview process. To share a little bit more about myself, I first want to share my background experience. I graduated from Brigham Young University in elementary and early childhood education and was able to teach with Alpine School District for several years. From there, I went on to get a graduate degree from Arizona State University in family and child development, and this led me to several opportunities both in a school setting as well as online. First, I was able to work in a charter school for several years as their educational specialist, meaning that I was able to work with students who were hybrid learners. They worked both online and they worked in a school setting, and they would go back and forth each week with what they were doing. I was also able to track their curriculum during this time, and I worked a lot with their families to ensure that they were meeting state benchmarks and standards, and I also helped to facilitate their state testing. This role allowed me to get to know state standards and curriculum very well as learning how to work with both students and families in a variety of situations. My experience educationally and with work has also led me to the opportunity to work with students in a college setting. I'm a professor for both Brigham Young University, Idaho, as well as Salt Lake Community College, and I teach online courses for them in both education and family and human development. And that's been a great way to get to know the learning environment online even more. I'm familiar with a lot of online learning tools, and I'm also familiar with how a lot of students learn online and how to best share and present information with them. All of these experiences have allowed me to work with students anywhere from kindergarten through adulthood, and I'm now able to really understand the learning timeframes and continuity from these different ages and how to reach these different audiences of learners. And that's why I do feel like I would be a good candidate for this position, since it is an online learning position. I also have experience encouraging students, especially in an online setting. When I was working as an educational specialist, there was one particular student who was in 6th grade and just really struggling to be encouraged at home and have that encouragement on campus at school. He just didn't have a lot of motivation in his curriculum, and so what I needed to do was to create a game plan with his parents, which allowed us to have the same encouragement system at home and at school so that he was able to work towards goals that he personally was able to set with us. We sat down with him and created a game plan, asked him what his interests were and what levels we could support him on so that he was part of that educational process plan, and he was able to take ownership of his educational plan. We were able to create a good system that continued from both home to school, and this allowed him to see that his efforts at home did pay off at school, and he was able to see that motivation and be able to redeem and earn those points and prizes that he was hoping to earn, which was a great learning experience for him and a great opportunity for me to be able to see that continuity happen between home and school.